Hi, welcome to the King Cole YouTube channel. We've received some inquiries about how to knit the loops on the pattern 2985. There's quite a few loop tutorial videos on how to get a single loop but not how to get several, and this actually has them in sets of 3. So rather than trying to go exactly to the instructions that we've got there, I'll do you the video version, and I think you'll probably find it easier. One thing to note, I have done a little sample. I am doing it on a much thicker yarn, and I've done it on a dark colour, so hopefully you can see it well against the white. This is the reverse side, that's going to be the front, and the thing to remember with this is that you're actually creating the loops while you're working on the reverse side, but the loops come out to the front of it. So I shall try and demonstrate now how that happens. So you knit your first stitch, then you go as though you're going to knit your next stitch. Now I find it easier to have 2 fingers and not just one as was recommended initially, but this is my preferred way of doing it. So you go over your right hand needle, round your fingers, over again, round your fingers, over again, round your fingers, so you've ended up with 3 loops there, hopefully you can see that. And then I do a 4th little wrap on my needle. So I've got 3 loops there on my finger. I then remove 1 finger and pull that through. So I've got 4 loops now here. Then I swap them back to my left needle and I knit as though they're 1 stitch. And then pull off and just pull it a bit tighter with my finger. I'm going to do that again really slowly because I appreciate this is quite a slow one to do. So you knit 1 stitch in between every time, in as though you're going to knit it, take your yarn over that right hand needle, round your 2 fingers, and again, and again, and then the 3rd wrap. You actually feel like you're doing it 4 times, but you are only getting 3 wraps on your fingers. Pull it through, so slip that finger out, pull it through, slip all 4 loops back onto the left, and then go back in and knit them all through in one go. Give them a bit of a tug with that finger. Knit your next one. I'll do it once more. So you've gone in as though you're going to knit, go all the way around, and again, and again, and then just over your needle for that 4th time. Pull it through. This finger's now free. In there, knit and pull through, give it a tug. Knit the next one. Now we're just going to pause the video for a second. I'll work to the end of the row and then I'll show you what you need to do next. Right, so I've worked all the way across the row and you've now got all these loops on, but this row is a little bit unstable. Now to stabilise it, you're going to do some more stocking stitch, and you do need to start with a knit row. So row 3 is knit, and you need to do this row quite carefully because, as I said, the row below is a little bit unstable, so I'm just very gently knitting across it. Once you've got these extra rows in place, it is stable, you are fine, but you just need to take a little bit of care. So this is just a normal knit stitch, nothing fancy or clever. Okay, and then you can see already it's getting much more stable on that one. Then you work another 2 rows. You work a purl row and then another knit row, and then row 6 is basically the same, except you start it with a knit 2 before you do your loop. So that's what you're creating. So that's how the back should look, and the front will look like this. So hope that helps. Thanks for watching.